are.
What's
Go
up?
ahead. Go ahead and feel free to take it over, bro. I know that you wanted to go over some setups, and feel free to go over any education that you want as well. But I know that you said that you had some setups, bro. So
Yeah.
you and Javin can go ahead and take it over, bro. And I'll go ahead and send the link out again. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll wait a little bit till a couple guys get in. Did you look at the charts at all?
Me? No. I'm in 2 trades right now. But other
Okay.
than that, I haven't really looked at them too much today.
There's a couple good setups, but they're not ready yet. I mean, I think
Yeah, I've been in UCAT for a buy for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And let's see, what else am I in? I'm in GU for a sell right now.
Yep. That's one of the setups I wanted to give.
Other than that, like, I haven't really looked at anything. There was like a couple of setups that I remember seeing this morning and marking up, but I can't remember what they are, to be 100 with you.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to do this a little bit educational and open to everybody, ask questions.
Right.
Whatever.
What up, Braxton? Yeah, dude, like, if you want, just go ahead and start sharing your screen, show us some markups and stuff. You're on your laptop, right?
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Can everybody see this?
Yeah, dude, I can see your screen.
Okay, cool. So this is GBP USD. I like it a lot. I see a lot of resistance up here. And then if
you got that trend line going on too on the daily.
Correct.
That it broke.
Yeah.
Well, I mean the one starting from the bottom of the trend.
Yeah.
That's what made me want to start selling it on top of all that resistance.
I think this was like a daily swing trade for like the longest time. Chris Terry called it like somewhere around here. And I've been, in and out of it. I mean, I was here, then I put a break even, stopped me out. Then I got in again a couple hours ago because I saw this rally, and then I see this retracement up here testing this trend line. So I got in right here. If you guys are wondering what these dots are, it's an indicator called parabolic stop and reverse. I like to use it a lot because it shows me like a visual of the momentum. So every time these dots are on top, means it's a sell, momentum is down, and then when they're under, momentum is going up. So if you look at 1 hour,
did you get in because of your trend line? Was that what made you start selling it?
No, yeah.
Because I got in because of that double top, and then it retested the neckline. That's what made me get in on the 1 hour.
I mean, I saw it because I got in because I saw this rally down, right? And then I see the retracement, and it tested right there. So support tested as resistance up here. So I got in.
Hey, Cesar, can you go over the dots one more time, bro?
Yeah, sure. I'm actually, okay. It's called parabolic SAR, which is SAR, parabolic stop and reverse. So I like to use it. So I like to use it to because the way I trade, I like to trade reversals. There's people that trade breakouts and all those sort of things. I like to trade like to see the daily first, and sometimes in the daily there's a lot of gap between when you enter and uh, the stop loss. So I like to use it to see whenever the momentum is starting to go my way. So if we look at here uh, in the daily, right? Chris Terry called a trade on it like a couple of days ago, and he called it whenever it was up here and the momentum was still going up. So I didn't really enter at all. So I like to use it to see whenever momentum shifts. So it was here like this morning, it was somewhere around here. And I was seeing these dots up here, right? So whenever in the 4 hour it went down and the dots were on top, that's when I was looking for entry. So I saw this morning it had this rally down. So I waited, and I'm still kind of waiting. I like to get in whenever the 4 hour and the 1 hour, the dots are in the same
Kind of like in unison.
location. Yeah, in unison. So right now on the 1 hour, they are on top, right? And on the 4 hour, they're about to be. So whenever so at 12, probably a dot is going to be somewhere around here, and this is going to keep coming down. So if you look at here, here, the dots were under, and then there was probably a dot over here. And then whenever this candle went down, right, the dot went up here. That's how the SAR works. So I like to use it a lot. But I like this setup a lot. If you want to enter, you can already. I believe we can see the SAR up here. See, momentum is going down. Half an hour, momentum is going down. See the dots on top. On the 15 as well. So momentum is starting to go down. So I feel pretty comfortable with that one. The next setup I like to talk about, it's AutoCAD. I also like to look at pairs that guys like Chris Terry and
oh, dude,
yeah,
AutoCAD is looking awesome for a retest on the hour.
So if you see AUD, they call for AUD USD for a sell. So probably all the AUDs pairs are AUDs going weak for the most part. So I like this one a lot. Looks pretty good. If you look at the 4 hour, 1 hour.
Can you touch on what your markup is, bro?
Yes. So what I like to do, I like to look. I'm all about price action. So I look for strong levels in the market, right? I like to look for a floor, so resistance or for a I like to look for a floor and a ceiling, so resistance and support. And then I like to trade off those levels. So right now, I like to trap price. So the price is hitting a level up here, right? So I'm looking for a sell right there. And then my first target will be this floor. This floor right there. And then you see the Fibonacci up here, right? I like to use the Fib because it tells me, it shows me there's enough space to work with for the market to move. So I like to use a 50 and 618. So this one, I will wait. So right now on the SAR, we look at the SAR, right? So I'm actually going to show you guys how I use it and why. So I like to show USD CHF because it was a daily swing trade, right? And everybody was kind of scared because it had a huge stop loss. And I actually put it on the group that if you were scared or anything, don't enter and wait for a rally up. And I actually didn't enter yet. I'm looking at it, but I didn't enter yet. I like it as a buy as well, but I like to see the market go up somewhere like this and then come back down and look for an entry somewhere in this area. Something like that you'll probably looking at. And that's why I like to use the SAR. Does anybody have any questions? I like for this to be like interactive. I feel like I'm preaching or something.
Good right now.
Bro, check out USD CHF on the hour.
Yeah.
Just check it out on the hour and tell me what you think, because honestly, if it respects the trend line that it has and the zone that's right there, I don't think it's going to go up.
I mean, I'm looking, I don't know if you guys saw the video that Chris Terry had. There's a lot of support here. He put the stop somewhere around here. So I wouldn't enter yet, but you can see for months, there has been a lot of support here. But I mean, if you want to enter for a sell, you can, but it's kind of risky, but you can.
Well, I haven't entered the trade yet. I'm just looking at it on the daily, and it's like a wedge or whatever on the daily.
I mean, but I see why someone can want to enter here for a sell because there's a trend line.
Here, dude, let me share my screen for like 3 seconds. That way you can see the markup that I'm talking about.
You can see a sell up here. There's a trend line there. You can enter if you want.
Because like if you zoom out and look, there's a huge wedge going on the daily. And it broke that wedge. That's why I think it's going to continue going down.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel comfortable with it, yeah, sure. I mean, oh, I think I unshare my screen.
Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Hold on. Yeah, I see.
Do you see the and it broke it on the daily, and it almost retested it. So I'm kind of just waiting to see what it does on this trend line before I buy or sell.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why I wouldn't enter yet. I will wait.
Yeah, for sure.
If you are on the trade, the daily swing trades, don't be scared. Stay in it. Let it move, do its thing. Okay, so CAD, I like it a lot. I will wait a little bit. It's not ready yet. I wait for it to rally here and then enter on a pullback. I like Euro USD. I think this was another trade that was called a couple days ago. I don't know, whoever's in it for a sale, stay in it. If you're not in, I will actually wait a little bit, see how the SAR up here in the 4 hours still under. I will wait for it to be up here and I'll probably enter. See how this dot already is up here? It was under here a couple hours ago, an hour ago, and now it's up here. So it tells me that momentum is starting to move down. So I see GBP, JPY.
Yo, Cesar, real quick, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any way, man, that whenever you give a setup, you can like copy it and then possibly send it in the group as well? That way we can just kind of show everybody what we're
of
doing.
course. Yeah, of course.
Dude. Obviously, you don't have to send out all the setups, just whichever one you feel most comfortable in, whichever one you like the most.
Yeah, I mean, there's some, like right now, I like to trade daily. So these setups probably, some of them won't be ready tonight, won't be ready tomorrow, but GBP USD, I'll definitely get in. So that one, I will enter for a sell and I will put my stop. I will put my stop somewhere. Let's see. I will put my stop over here. Somewhere over here, I will put it. And 2953. Oh, and one thing, if for targets, I like to use a trailing stop loss. So whenever it gets to 30 plus pips, I will definitely put it in break even. And if you like to take partials, I usually take partials. I would take half a position or whatever you decide. One thing for sure, and I learned it from experience, is you can't go broke. You can't go broke taking profit. If you feel comfortable with your profits, take them. Take them for sure. Because Forex is very much mental. So even if you got 30 pips out of a trade and you're in profit, it's very mental and gives you confidence towards other trades. I'm going to share the GPP USD in a group. And I will also, if you guys want, whenever I enter a trade, I can definitely share it as well. So look at GBP, JPY. So I like this one, but I would wait. There's a little gap up here, and there's a lot of support up here. So I'm looking for a buy somewhere in this area. If we go to a 4-hour.
This is fucking crazy, bro. Look at this. Hold on. Yeah. Like, sheesh. Let's go, baby.
What's up, man?
No, dude, I like GJ. GJ is my pair, baby. GJ is my pair.
How do you like it?
I'll show you whenever I can share my screen, bro. I promise.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions? If you guys see any setup that you like, please share it, and we can definitely take a look at it as a group. GJ, I'm looking for a buy somewhere in this area. I always look for a rally up, and then I enter on a retest. GBP NCD as well. I like it as a buy as well. You see that there was a rally up and it's coming back down, retesting. We see it's a 50% retest. So I'm looking for a buy somewhere around here. We see this already. Momentum is going up, but I like to wait for the 4-hour to have the dots under and look for an entry. And don't worry, I will share all of these in the group. NCD USD. We see a lot of resistance up here, and it's already rejecting a little bit. We see a trend line as well. I will actually like this pair. I will actually enter, and I will put my stop somewhere up here, which will be about, let's see, somewhere up here. Probably like 30 pips. 30 pips stop loss is pretty good. So I think that's all the setups that I had. If you guys have any questions, please do it. Javin, are you there?
Yeah, bro, what's up?
Yeah, so this is the pairs that I liked. I will definitely share them with the group. Copy them in the group. If you guys have any questions, definitely speak up.
Yeah, we definitely want this to be like interactive. So if there's any pairs you want us to look at, we can like give you our analysis on the pairs that you're looking at as well if you want like extra confirmation.
And definitely ask questions. I'm not a very good teacher. So if I didn't explain myself enough, please ask questions and I will definitely answer them.
Did you look at EuroCAD?
I think I was.
Dude, there is so much resistance going on right now. I know on the hour there is.
I believe I was on it.
Even on the daily, there's like so much resistance going on right now.
Yes, I'm actually on it. I entered. I'm sorry, guys. Let's look at it right now. Okay, so, I see a head and shoulders up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like retesting the head and shoulders right now too, so I think it's going to be a solid buy. Sell.
Oh,
No doubt, no doubt. Also, could you kind of break down what a head and shoulders is, bro?
Yeah, sure. Okay, it's actually, it looks like it was right there. So, head and shoulders is just,
There's a drawing tool for it too if you want to draw it out to make it easier to see.
Yeah.
It's right there. You're right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. So it's market geometry. So it's a rally up and then down and then up and then down and up. So see how head and shoulders. So this is the head. These are the two shoulders. So it's like a A, B, C, D kind of move. And then what we're looking at is a cell in this kind of pattern. I'm gonna erase it. So that's what a head and shoulder is. It's very, very accurate. Usually when we see head and shoulders, it's really, really accurate. So I usually get in all of them.
Yeah, it's very rare. Honestly, the only time I'll ever not get in a head and shoulders is if it's like just in a weird spot. Like if there's not like a really big rally before it, then I'm not going to mess with it.
But I like it. But we also kind of see a little trend line up here as well.
Yeah.
Like that. So, and we see, again, I like to look at the SAR. We see momentum going down. And momentum going down here in the 4 hours. So it's really good. I actually will enter. And then I will put my stop above it. So I feel like I'm going to share all this here in a little bit. I'm not on Facebook right now, but I will put the stop somewhere around here. So actually, let's make it a little bit tighter. Let's move it here. 5200. So it's like 40 pips roughly.
Hey, I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of new to like the head and shoulders and the patterns and stuff.
Yeah.
So, is there like a certain pattern after the head and shoulders or that follows it?
No. It's usually you're gonna see. I mean, from experience, I usually after a head and shoulders, we see a big rally down like that. So.
So, in that point, you would sell, correct?
I would sell before. Actually, I will sell it right now because we see the trend line testing, and then we see a little bit of, we see this support right here, right? We see this this level, and it broke it. If we go to a 15-hour, see how it broke it?
You mean 15 minutes?
Yeah, in the 15-minute, we see we see that. So I would put a sell actually right now if you want.
Okay.
And when it comes to head and shoulders, usually the rally down is almost the same exact size as the structure itself.
Yes. So we looking, if you want to put a target or anything, I would put it somewhere around here in this level. Oh, we see a lot of resistance up here. See, this was a fake out, and then it went down.
Let's see if we can find some double tops or double bottoms just for like reference.
Sure.
So everyone
yeah.
knows.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think there was one in gold. I was looking at gold earlier, and actually, we see it here. See one here and one here. Actually, gold is a good trade. I like to trade gold, but so this is the double top. See, so it's two peaks, one here, and we see a lot of resistance up here. So I will be looking for a sell here. Do not enter yet.
Yeah. What other patterns do you see?
In here?
Yeah. Or yeah, just in the gold.
Oh, in gold, I see a double top up here. See, there's one here and then one here.
On a 4-hour, you also have the what is it? An Elliott wave, right there where your cursor was. Like you have Elliott waves, and then you also have a ascending channel. Like you could draw that up as an ascending channel right before that double top on the.
Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Right here and here.
Yeah.
So if it respects the channel, let's see. I'll draw it right now. Do something like this, and then something like that. So if it respects the channel, we're looking at it to come here. Yeah, so we see it's starting to come down. We see the momentum shift up here. I like to wait for a momentum shift in the 4-hour because it's a little bit more accurate, and it's the true trend. They call it the true trend. Any more questions, concerns?
When would you go into a sell for gold?
For gold? Okay, so I like to use the SAR, the parabolic SAR. If you want to use it, please do. That's just my method of trading, and a indicator that I like to use. Jordan and Javin use other indicators they like, but I like to wait for, see these dots up here?
Yeah.
Going up here. There's one dot. See this little one? Let me get it closer. See this dot up here? Whenever this candle goes down, this dot will go up here. And that's just telling me that the momentum is turning. We see in the 1 hour already this. So I'm waiting for it to go up here. But you can enter already if you want. It's just I like to wait a little bit. It's just one of my rules that I in trading that I have.
Like how all of them, you see all the gaps in them. That's what you're waiting for. Is they should just shoot out of like pattern.
What was that again?
Like the dots, you're waiting for the dots to just kind of shoot out of.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the 4 hour, right? So I'm waiting for this dot to go move up here. I like to see a dot up here in the 4 hour.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
and I'll enter. So it's just my way of trading. If you guys, I mean, a lot of traders would have entered already, and that's fine. Every trader is different, but that's the kind of method that I found that I was successful. There's other traders that will wait. I've seen a lot of traders to wait for it to come down here and then go up here and then enter of this retracement. There's guys that will enter already because they see that it hit this channel, this line, so they will enter. It just depends of how you feel comfortable with.
My markup's a little bit different.
And
we both have channels, but like mine looks like a retest for a buy compared to your channel, which is like just it touching the top of it.
Yeah, and that's totally fine. That's the kind of
I was just saying, like, for everyone to know, like, everyone marks up their charts differently, so everyone's going to get different like analysis.
And that's the beauty of Forex. So, and that's the beauty of doing these webinars. We can discuss it for sure. You want to share it if you want?
Yeah, dude, go ahead. I'll share my screen once you stop.
Oh yeah, let me stop share.
Yeah, and something just real quick before Javin gets into that, is you have to have trading rules, right? So whenever it comes to trading, you can't just come in and blindly just start trading, right? Like, you have to have rules that you go by because it's just going to make you a better trader and not trigger happy, right?
Right.
Like the saying is perfect. Curiosity killed the cat, right? Not the bat, you know? So like, if you think about it, if you come into to Forex or trading and you just see something and you're like, okay, cool, I'm going to buy it. Okay, cool, I'm going to sell it. Then what winds up happening is you just get really trigger happy. But if you have rules, then you can be patient and let the trade come to you instead of chasing a trade. That's just the way that I look at it. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, everyone has to have their own set of rules, which everyone will develop the longer that they trade. There's a lot of things that Cesar does that I don't do, and there's a lot of things that I do that Cesar doesn't do, and that's because our trade strategies are just different, and we trade differently. And one of the things that I don't do is when it comes to channels, I don't manually draw the trend lines for channels. I use the channel tool because what it does is it keeps it perfectly symmetrical no matter where I put it because it's the tool. Yeah. That way I never make mistakes. And I'm not saying Cesar made a mistake at all. I'm just saying, like, I've had a lot of issues where I've accidentally drawn the angle of a trend line wrong and it completely ruined my trade. So I started using the channel tool because it's, like I said, it's completely symmetrical no matter where I move it. And that's how I started doing channels, and it just worked for me.
And I actually don't trade channels. I actually just look at it. I mean, I'm using it because I've done it before, but I tend not to.
Right. And just a heads up, guys, we have less than a minute left. So if the webinar just randomly kicks you off, that's why.
Oh, and we'll